sports coverage of the NFL brings us north of the border in the historic French-Canadian city of Montreal, Quebec. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be let out by their 7th-year quarterback.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio's pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
They'll go again with Genty.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On first down, it's Genty.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 15 carries, 80 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game, and even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them, make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a change-up.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A give out of the gun to Genty.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
It's 3rd down and 12.
Throwing here, Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
This is caught inside the 15.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Here's Purdy. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Cards are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins.
Gets through, and now an opening.
He's on his way.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Quinshon Judkins with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Mounties offense and Brandon Ayuk getting set for this next possession. And he's right up there amongst the league's best when it comes to racking up receiving yards this season. Currently ranked in the top 5 as things stand here.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Connects with Kittle underneath.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the Cardinals.
They go play action here. Purdy.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Jordan Birch.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught by Jennings. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
The Cardinals offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. On the ground, it's Judkins to start the drive. And he has made his presence felt to the ground game already in this first quarter. They might very well lean on him the rest of the way.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. The Cardinals at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that can ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Brings up second and 10.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Back to throw. Ellsworth. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Malik Neighbors.
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Cardinals lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. But the Montreal offense ready to take over now.
They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Nelson.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. From the 29, here's the 2nd and 8. As they've got it as we resume action. He'll call Nelson's number yet again. It's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short.
Braden Mann in punt formation.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Fielded at the 20. 43 yards on the punt. 7-yard return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. The Cardinals offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Xavier Woods on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Ellsworth. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one.
28 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
And now they'll shift things around. An inside run with Jenkins. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two, because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Harrison. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Cardinals first down.
He's got room at the 30. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Another Cardinals first down.
Off the play fake, Ellsworth. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw. Ellsworth. Left side, he's got the tight end, Fannin. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Quinshon Judkins with touchdown number 15 of the year and second of the game. And the Cardinals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The Montreal offense ready to take over now. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
Back to throw, Purdy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that is very well done there as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing it back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
A toss to Judkins, running right. And a powerful stiff arm and frees him. And they'll get him down and past the 15. 142 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
And the Cardinals first down.
On first down, here's Judkins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's another Cardinals first down. A gain of 15. First down, Arizona.
On the toss, Judkins. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He's got his target. That's complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Setting up a screen for Judkins. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal. A 47-yard.
And this one is right down the middle. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our
look across
report.
the NFL
Scott,
starts now.
the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Now a toss left side for Judkins. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 1 yard and now no yards. Have them looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Out there at 48-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Looking to throw. Ellsworth. And this is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Judkins. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Trying to hammer it in with Judkins. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Purdy now to throw. He'll get this out to Genty. And This will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Now Purdy. That's complete. It's Ashton Jeanty.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And a Montreal first down.
Up the middle, it's Jeanty.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Incomplete. It moves to 2nd and 10.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Purdy.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Back to throw.
Purdy. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to make it 4th down. And on now is the punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, upon the defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
They'll run. This is Judkins.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Wow, 185 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Ellsworth
checks it down to Judkins.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Boy, he covered a lot of ground. 82 yards on the punt return.
And the Mounties are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
The kick is good.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead's down to 24. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And some room to roam now. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. A lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Looking to put a drive together.
I got him. 118, what's up?
Purdy from the gun. Pass caught by Pearsall.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Second down in a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Give up the middle, Judkins.
Oh, what a move. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
241 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
Back to throw.
Ellsworth. Over the middle, Harrison. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 4-yard line.
He'll try again.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Quinshon Judkins
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Cardinals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did.
And this time he is in.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Cards are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That's complete. Genty out of the backfield.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Purdy.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall.
Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move.
It's a gain of 8. And a Montreal first down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. They'll find Genty out of the backfield.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. That's complete to Pearsall.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43.
For a Montreal first down. 1st and 10.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
Over the middle, complete. That's Jennings.
And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Get set, get set. 18.
From the 41, Purdy. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Back to throw again.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Cardinals are going to get the football back at their own 17. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
At the 27-yard
That one looks like he'll throw here. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run here with Judkins.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one is, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Arizona, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers.
Meanwhile, for Montreal,
the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.